Hello and welcome, my name's Hayley and this is Divinity Tarot and Tea. I'll be having a cup of tea during this reading as tarot and tea go so well together. So grab a drink of your choice, get comfy and join me as we spill the tea together on your current love situation. So let's get started. We're going to be looking at the current energy as it stands in the last 24 hours between you and your masculine. And I'm going to be using the Mystical Wisdom card deck. And in the first position is your person's current thoughts and feelings as they stand in the last 24 hours from when you find this reading. So this is a timeless reading. Doesn't matter when you find it. If it resonates with you, then it still applies. So we have intuition. Trust in your intuition. And we can see in this picture here that there's a unicorn horn on this woman's head, and also she seems to have like dragon scales or mermaid scales. So this is a fantastical creature. And I feel like, you know, your person, maybe that's what they saw your connection as. Like, they knew that you thought it was a soul connection. And they thought, you know, that's all fairy tale and, you know, this mystical pie in the sky chasing rainbows energy. But there's something, they always had a gut feeling about this situation, that it was meant to be, and now that inner knowing is making them start to look a bit closer at what you believe this is. So we have the Tower. So there's been massive changes since this connection between the two of you. Just major upheaval, and you know, it's like this energy, this force just plowed through their life and just completely changed everything. And they know that it has something to do with you. They know that, and they know that it's because of this connection that you have. And I feel like that really frightened them. We'll look a bit deeper. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse position. So yeah, I feel like he saw you as this really intuitive, psychic, spiritual person. You know, that you could see right through them. And it scared the bejesus out of them. You know, at first it was really confronting because they were used to, you know, maybe playing games and being able to be anonymous. Being able to, like, lurk in the shadows or whatever it was, and you saw right through it. And it made them really uncomfortable. And we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse position. And yeah, he didn't trust it at first. But, you know, the seed was planted. The seed was planted early on. He knew how you felt about the situation. And, you know, he sort of sat on that for a long time. And now that seed has grown and he's come into his own inner knowing of what this is. So in the second position, is any further messages from Spirit around that, or any obstacles or blockages? So we have Battle of the Blues. Take steps towards positive change. So I feel like your masculine has been stomping around for a while, like maybe several weeks, like a bear with a sore tooth. It's because he's going through that tower. He's going through that massive change, that massive upheaval. And yeah, he's been quite emotional, quite grumpy, quite stroppy with everyone around him. And yeah, I feel like it came to a point. We're talking about the last 24 hours here, so something has sort of shown him that. It's like he looked in the mirror and saw himself being, you know, this grumpy, tantruming, childlike entity. And he didn't like it. So 6 of Swords in the reverse position. And it's jolted him out of that. It's like, because you've shown him how he was acting and, you know, he didn't really see that before. Now you've kind of jolted him out of it, back into reality. And he wants to move away from that energy. Yeah, he realizes it's, you know, not the best way to be. And he doesn't want to push you away. And, you know, there's other people around him he doesn't want to push away either. We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse position. Yeah, he may have come across as quite argumentative and grumpy and a bit arrogant to the people that have been around him in the last several weeks. And because it's in the reverse position, he's wanting to change that now. It's like you showed him something in the last 24 hours and he didn't like what he saw. We have strength in the worst, oh, that was interesting that I said in the worst position. Nothing is coincidence. So I use that word for a reason. Strength in the worst position. Right, so he was shown his weakness. And as a man, as a masculine energy, you know, that was very confronting. It was like the worst thing to be shown. You showed him his weakness. And yeah, he didn't like it. And he wants to get out of that energy now. So that's where his energy stands in the last 24 hours. Some corrections need to be made there. So we'll look at your current energy. We have opportunity knocks. Go for it. You're going to be presented with an opportunity coming up really, really soon, in the very near future. This could be anything. This could be a work opportunity, a career opportunity, an opportunity to travel. There's all these globes, bubbles of places and stuff like that. So this could be an opportunity to travel. It could also be something on the internet. It could be something on the internet, an opportunity that comes your way. I woke up with a song in my head by American authors. This is gonna be the best day of my life. My life. So, you know, there could be something really good coming through. And, you know, it might have you in that energy of, wow, this is the best day of my life. This is the best thing that ever happened to me. So it's really big. We have the Nine of Swords. And I feel like you've been through your tower moment. You've been through your destructive energy and you've come out the other end and it's time to rebuild. It's time to build back. And this opportunity that's coming through is a part of that, building back strong. We have the Star in the reverse position. And so I'm feeling like you may sort of be put in the limelight. It's like the light is shining down on you. The star is shining down on you. You're going to be in the limelight in some way. This could be a public thing, public speaking or a public engagement. Or it just could be something on the internet. We have the Fool in the reverse position. And so I'm feeling like this is something different to what you're used to. This is going down a different path. The path that is least travelled by others. It could be seen as different to other people. But I feel like you're used to being unique and different, and so that doesn't faze you at all. So we'll look at the final card for your energy here, and that's any messages or advice from Spirit to you, or any blockages or obstacles. And we have competition, summon courage and self-confidence. And we have a tiger here. And, you know, I feel like that's needing to be ruthless about something. So that could be something to do with this opportunity that's going to come through. You need to think of yourself. Like this opportunity may involve you having to leave the job that you're in or something like that, and you know, those people may not want you to leave, but it's like you're going to have to be ruthless. You're going to have to think of the bigger picture here. Think of your higher good and be a little bit ruthless here. And so we have the Four of Cups in the reverse position. You're just going to have to block out certain things. There may be negative energy that comes through around you because you're going to be in the spotlight. People could get really jealous. People could try to bring you down. You're going to have to block that out. You're going to have to find a way, whether it's through meditation or other ways. You're going to have to find ways to not let the negative energy that will come get to you. So, particularly if you are in the spotlight, in the limelight, you know, that comes with both sides. You're going to have adoration, but you're also going to have a lot of negativity. And you need to learn how to deal with that, how to not let it get to you. So we have the Two of Swords in the reverse position. And so I feel like this is an offer that will be made to you, a contract that will need to be signed, and that you need to read the wording carefully. Like, don't just rush into things. Make sure you read the fine print. And we have the Three of Cups in the reverse position. And so, yeah, this could be going against the grain. Like I say, it's something that others possibly wouldn't do themselves, and, you know, you may get some negativity from the community there. You know, it could be something to do with spirituality or something like that, something a bit out there, something different. And for the mutual energy, we have the dragon. Discover your courage. Now, I'm feeling like you both are needing to come into some courage, but they're for different reasons. So your masculine needs the courage to, you know, get through this dark night of the soul, get through this tower, get through this upheaval and change. And you need the courage to walk your path, to step into your soul's purpose. And that is going to take courage, particularly when the negativity starts coming through. But, you know, you should think of it like when the negativity starts, that means that you've made it, you know. We have the Empress in the reverse position. We'll get out another card here. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position. So this feels like it's choices, and this is mutually. You both have choices that need to be made. One is a higher calling, and one is, you know, staying in your comfort zone. Now, if you stay in your comfort zone, there will be no growth. But if you choose your higher calling, you know, it may be harder, it may be more difficult, it may be more uncomfortable, but it's going to be far more rewarding. We have the Chariot in the reverse position. And the Chariot is normally drawn by two animals, either lions or horses or gargoyles, which indicates that there could be two paths, two options, two ways to go. This particular Chariot doesn't even have that. And so I'm feeling like, you know, that Spirit's saying that there really is only one way to go. And that's to go with your instinct. We can see this big crystal behind this person there. It's like, go where you feel the energy. You'll feel it. It'll resonate with you like a crystal. So I'm going to use my song telepathy cards here. And we'll pull one out for this reading. And we have Walking on a Dream, Empire of the Sun. If you haven't listened to the lyrics of that song, go on YouTube or wherever and pull it up with the lyrics on it. I had listened to that song, you know, in the background, and I didn't know what it was saying because it's quite hard to hear the lyrics. But it kept coming into my head as one of my telepathic songs. And I was like, what does that song even mean? And I listened to it and I read the lyrics. And it's actually quite, it's about twin flames. It's about, you know, we were always running for the thrill of it, on and on again, running for the thrill of it. And then it says, is it real now? Two people become one. And that's almost like the energy here. Is this real? You know, she's got that unicorn and the dragon scales and the wings. And is it even real? And that's the energy that your person is. Is this real now? Two people become one. This twin flames thing. So that's what that song's pointing to there. So we'll finish up with a tea leaf reading. We'll look at the tea leaves at the bottom of the cup and around the sides. And I'm getting what looks like a polo player. I don't know why that came into my head, but it looks like someone sitting on a horse with like a polo stick, and there's like a ball being thrown. So I'm feeling like, you know, polo is seen as like a higher sport. And it's like you've gone from like the lesser games, and now you're coming into the big leagues. You're coming into the big time here. You know, the Royals play polo. So I know it's a funny explanation, but that's what came into my head there. So you're coming into the big time with this opportunity. You might be hobnobbing with the rich and famous. And I have like a sailboat on the water. And it's telling me that you're just going to sail through this. It's just going to breeze through. It's going to be like easy going. And I'm being drawn to the cage here, which is showing me, you know, release, freedom. Freedom from oppression, freedom from the past. I'm also seeing it's like a fire with little puffs of smoke coming up, and it reminds me of you know, when the Native American Indians would do those smoke signals. And it's like telling me, listen for the signals or look for the signs, and you'll know which way to go. So I'm going to leave that there. And I hope you enjoyed that reading. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, comment or share to help it out. And I send you all so much love and joy on your path. Take care now. Bye.